What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully before you guys see this video, you'll have seen the, I think it's 8 videos I managed to be able to do before my computer died on me this month. So I just got a new one. Yay! So, hopefully I'll be able to edit some stuff. I have some stuff that's already edited. The rest of the stuff I just have to edit, which shouldn't take me too long, hopefully. And I can post it for you guys. So exciting, right? There's a couple more things that might come out early November, just because I ended up sick, as a lot of you guys that, like, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have known that you would have saw that I ended up with a cold. And I ended up with allergic rhinitis in my nose like I had last year. So here, up under my eyes, all here, and then down my throat, into my chest, and into my stomach area was just congested. Super congested. If I couldn't have broken it up on my own, I probably would have to go to the doctor again. Last year I ended up with my ears really badly, and I ended up with fluid and a double ear infection. So, thankfully that didn't happen this time. I mean, my ears are a little stuffy, but they're fine. They don't hurt or anything, so that should go away on its own eventually at some point. But yeah, if it doesn't, I have to go to the doctor again. Yeah, nobody ever likes having to do that, right? But anyway, hopefully you guys could see the other videos I had planned before my computer died and I got sick. Before you see this video, so this video is going to be I'm painting a mask for Halloween for my costume, and by the end of the video, you guys will have probably guessed what I'm going to be for Halloween. So yeah, I'm really excited to do this. I've never painted my own mask before, so it should be fun. And to clarify, I'm painting on a mask. I'm not like full on from scratch making a mask. I mean, I've done it before. I did it in high school with latex, and we had to make the cast and all that cool stuff. But yeah, no, like, my mom gave me some. I was gonna buy a mat, like the mask for my costume, but it was over the head, and I was like, I don't want that. And then I thought, I don't know. I started to paint half my face, one color, and then, or as the costume character, and then just do this side like a normal face. I was like, eh. So my mom was like, I mean, if you don't want to paint your face and you don't want to buy a mask, then you can just use one of the ones I had and paint on it. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm probably gonna do a little bit of cutting on it too. So yeah, it should be fun. Never done this before, so it should be really fun. I have all the things. I just need to grab a pencil and an eraser and a Sharpie. And I'll come back and tell you guys what you need for this project. Let's roll. Okay, so what you're gonna need for this is some acrylic primer, especially if your mask has texture. Of course, a mask. A mask. Paintbrushes, painter's tape for anything you don't want painted, exact knife if you're going to cut it like me. I also bought scissors just in case. I don't know why I brought that one. This brush for applying the primer, and I have my acrylic paints set that from Amazon. Sandpaper, because I was not buying spray-on after primer thing. You can just use this and then put the primer on it. Palette knife, just in case you need one if you're missing colors. Oh, and of course, you need some pencils for tracing, you need some Sharpies, and last but not least, if you're not a newspaper like me, cardboard works just fine. So these are kind of thin, so I did 2 layers of cardboard. Just opened up some old boxes that we had to recycle and repurposed them. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so first we're going to take the sandpaper, open it up, scissors. I think I roughed it up enough. I feel like I did. So now, let's prime.
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you weak. Spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you weak. Skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize.
2 hours later.
Alright guys, so it's been, as you guys have seen the time card before this obviously, but it's been a while since I put the primer on the mask. I went and sterilized my room since I've been sick. Just did some Zep with a mixture of a little bit of soap and some bleach because my walls are obviously white. So, yeah. So I just finished that while I was waiting for this to dry. So we're just gonna check it real quick. Sorry. We're gonna check it real quick and see if it's ready for painting. Okay. I touched it a little bit of it came off of my finger. I don't know if that's because it's still wet or what. So, but it might just be because it's like a velvet. That's probably why. Because it doesn't feel wet. Yeah, it doesn't feel wet. It's just flakes because of the, yeah, so. But the guy did a good job. Here's a closer look of it. On the sides. So I tried to make sure I got it all the way down on the sides, just because me painting that too. So yeah, and I forgot before I did this to cut this the top part. And is inside wet or cold? It's cold. Okay. but it was wet. And I'm like, what? So, and I'm gonna cut the mouth part out, and I'm gonna slice the nose holes and make it a whole open nose hole situation. Just because I feel like it would look better if it was that way. And then I'm just gonna like sand it a little bit, I guess. And then maybe I have to reapply it here. But I won't have to reapply it here because I'm cutting above the line where the, as you guys can probably see, I'll be cutting above the primer line. So, but here I might have to reapply primer just because, you know, I'll be cutting that. I forgot to do that before I did this, so if you're going to do this, cut it first and then prime. That way you alleviate having to reapply. And then, I think I would probably mention this, but you only need one layer of this. That's what I read when I bought it from Amazon. It said only one layer, you should be good. So I did one layer. Sorry if you hear something, I think my aunt had her handyman come over and fix something. I can hear him sighing. Anyway, so we're just gonna, I'm gonna cut this part, like I said, cut the top, cut the mouth part out off, and then paint. So let's get to the cutting part. Alright peoples, so my mask is still a little wet, like it's just a spot, it's not like the whole thing or the whole side, just right here by the, probably won't be able to see it in the camera, but it's like right here, and then right here where the strap is. It's still a little wet. The rest of it's dry though. Like, as you can probably, you might not be able to tell because of the light, but you can probably tell it's dry. For the most part, it's just still a little wet over here, so I'm gonna be a little bit careful cleaning that side. But right now, like I said, I was gonna cut it. I just took a second to try to wait for that to dry. It's been longer. It's been an hour, and it's still not dry. But I think because I used water, that's probably why. I think if I hadn't used the water, that part would be dry. I think I added too much water over there. I just didn't want to use a whole lot of that stuff because it said only one layer and I didn't want to cake it on there. I don't want it cakey. So, I used a little bit of water, as you guys saw, to stretch the paint, or not to paint, but stretch the primer out a little bit. And then I saw a lot of people that use that specific brand of primer use water. I try not to use too much though, but I feel like I got too much water. So, yeah. Yeah, and also, if you ever use that, it's not the best smell. It smells like rancid glue. Not horrible, but it did burn my sinuses a little bit, you know. But it's fine. Anyway, we're gonna cut, and then we're gonna get to painting finally. Alright. Begin the cutting process, guys.
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize.
Perfect. Alright. Alright, we're good. Cut off a little more on this side than this side. So I could try to make it a little bit even. Because it's not even. This side has more on it than this side does. So let me cut off an extra layer. Mask. But at least the bottom part's cut. So I'm gonna cut the top part up. That's gonna be a little bit. That should hopefully be a little easier. The bottom half was not.
shy, what's all the fuss? The bags of bones seem so unsafe, it's semi-serious. Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive you so insane. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive you so insane.
Alright guys, so as you saw, oh god, I didn't grab it like that. It fell out of my hand. Okay, as you guys saw, and I'm stupid because I was supposed to cut the mask before I put the primer on there. But it's alright. You can always add more. So, and especially since I cut, there's some pieces that don't have primer on them anymore or had them on there at all. So I'm gonna put just a little bit more primer in certain spots. But for the most part, how's it looking? You guys tell me. I think it looks good. It's a little rough right here, but then again, the type of costume I have, I mean, that's not like a horrible thing. So, and when I painted the flyaways shit, because I couldn't cut them all down to the. No, but I might be able to get them off the X-Acto knife actually, now that I think about it. If you're gonna do this and you have a flimsy mask like this, scissors worked for me. I couldn't get the roundness like I wanted to with the scissors though, because it's a little bit difficult to get the circle. But other than that, I mean, that's why I have this. So I'm gonna take the X-Acto knife, I'm gonna trim the edges off, and then I'm going to apply some more primer, leave it for a little while again, and then I'll come back after it's dry and paint. So, finally! So, yeah. See you guys soon! Okay. I am back. It's been longer than 30 minutes. So now, yes, I can paint. I'm going to check it to make sure it's dry. I'm going to touch it with my bare hand. It was dry. It's a lot more dry than it was last time. Cool. It was dry, so now it's time to paint.
What's all the fuss? The bags of bones seem so unsafe, it's semi-serious. Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive you so insane. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive you so insane. Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should.
A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you be.
Misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should.
A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you be.
Spirit supernatural or shy, what's all the fuss? The bags of bones seem so unsafe, it's semi-serious.
Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive you so
insane.
spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive you so
insane.
your souls. 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 Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should.
A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you be.
We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should.
A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you be.
of bone seem so unsafe. It's semi-serious.
Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive
You so insane.
spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive
You so insane.
your souls. Your souls.
Okay, guys, I'm not gonna touch it, but look. Okay, I am gonna touch it. I'm trying to touch it from the inside. Oh God, still wet, but let's get it. Look how pretty. I wonder if you guys can guess by the looks of the mask. I accidentally did. This is what it actually supposed to look like. That's what my left side always looks like. If I was doing this on my face, my left eye would look just like that. That's fine. It's okay. So, that's what the mask looks like. This is what my mask looks like. What water looks like. But anyway, super fun. It took me it was 3 hours to do this. Because I had to prime it the second time just because I touched it. Well, I cut it, and then after I primed it, and then I took some of it off, so I just put a little bit extra back on, and then, of course, you guys saw I painted it. So, getting this color was so hard. I didn't want to do traditional way. I thought that was boring. So I wanted to do more like a grayish, no, a whitish, no, a grayish white. There we go, grayish white. That's what this is. Has a lot of white, as you guys probably saw. So that's about it for the painting for now. I will come back after I've touched it up, after this dries, which doesn't take long for a color paint. And I'm glad that this paint had a whole lot of water to it, because the other color paint that I had dried so fast, like I had to every 5 seconds add water to it. Ridiculous. This did not do that. So if you guys want a good set of acrylic paints, this brand, this is my first time ever buying anything with this name on it. This brand is great. Doesn't dry up quick. It goes on super smooth. It's super great. Use a shine. Well, acrylic paint is shiny anyway when you use it, but it leaves a nice, cute shine. I'm excited to spray the sealant on it after I go touch it up, because the mouth part, if you guys can see, I'll probably zoom in on this. The mouth part is a little bit messed up, so because I did the grayish white and black, blurred out some of the black. So I'm gonna touch that up. I don't think I have to touch up anything else necessarily. I think everything else looks good. Some of the scarring got messed up when I painted it, but I mean, it still looks pretty cool in my opinion. For my first time ever painting my own mask, it looks great. So I'm happy with it. Can't wait to see it when it's all sealed, glossed, and done, and touched up. And after all that, I will come back and clean up this mess I just made and find the kitchen table again. So, see you guys finish.
skeletons. Speak